Hello my friends, welcome to the Science Center guide and review. I'm going to show you all the fanciness of this game mode, and it's very simple, very easy. In my opinion, do not do Siege Assault, Siege Defense, and Arena gameplay. Do not do those ones, unless you really like Hero Trials, Coliseum, Battle Square, and Grand Arena. They're just useless. The ones I would recommend everybody to work on is Defensive Building, Ranged Hero, and Melee Hero. Most heavily, majority of you are going to work on the ranged heroes. Now let's go take a look at each of their unique abilities. The way to get this unique ability is, of course, you need 10 tech. So if we, let's say, level up the HP. So if you take a look at the HP, it increases the HP by 20%. So let's upgrade that beautiful bad boy. So now all of your ranged heroes have just increased their HP by 20%. And it'll only cost you 40. So the next up you want to go take a look at is which ones are the best ones to do for each of the sections. In my opinion, you have to level up all of them up, but starting off the bat, just do one level up of each because they're actually pretty cheap for one level. So as you can see, all those are one level. We'll go take a look at what each does. So hero attack is plus 10%. This one's hero's HP, this one's hero's hit rate, and this one's hero's HP recovered by 1%. And then once you have 10 of those, so as you can see, the tech level is level 4 now. Once you get it to level 10, you can start leveling up this bad boy, which is increased damage by 5% when a ranged hero attacks a target whose HP is lower than 40% and converts 3% of the damage taken into HP. So it's pretty much like a life drinker in the fanciness of it. And yeah. So now you want to level those up again, or you want to move on to the next one. So in my opinion, like I said, just level them up each level 1, so that way you have the unique abilities. So hero attack for all of your melees is going to go up by plus 10%. Hero's HP is going to go up by 20%. Hero skill reflect 1%, and hero critical resist 1%. And then for melees, it's pretty much increases the damage reduction by 5% when a melee hero attacks a target whose HP is lower than 40%, and reflects 3% damage taken back to the target. So great for melee heroes like Pen. Majority of you all is gonna, this is pretty much just for Pen. So that's gonna be one of your main melee heroes for when you're attacking in Lord Olympia. I mean, Lord's League, Lord Olympia, Guild Clash, and Laura. And yeah, you get that whole point of that. Don't do this. Please don't do that. And please don't do this. It's just a waste. Don't get me wrong. Every single person is going to level up all of these, but you're going to do it at a later stage. You're not going to do it right away. So there is that. So it's actually useless to do that, in my opinion. Don't bother with that. So let's go to the defense, and as you can see, the defense is just attack building HP plus 20%, and building attack range. So let's say your victory statue is like one little corner of the map. Like let's say it's right here. So your victory stat or your cannon is right here, and the range of this is up to here, where this fancy thing. I don't think if they let's see if they actually changed it to where you can actually see and it moves up. So the builder's right there. So let's see if that 1% is going to increase it by a tiny percent. So you go to the building range, it's going to increase it by 1%. And then you go back down to your cannon. It doesn't actually show. So unless we have to increase it by a lot for it to actually show. I don't think it's going to show. We can try it again. Let's remove that. So that's 2%. There you go, that's 3%. So if we go back, I just want to make sure to double check this. Yeah, it won't show, but it will actually show in battle. It's like, unless it moved by a tiny bit, but hey, you get a gist of it. But let's increase the attack damage once, increase the building HP once, and increase the damage reduction once. And then in my opinion, take the damage up again one more, and take the damage reduction up 1 more % on that as well. So that's pretty much you get the point of the Science Center. Now there's a misconception between the Science Center and your guild base. The Science Center into your guild base is just pretty much for the whole guild. So all these perks is for the whole guild, and only elders and the leader can actually change it. You can do whatever you want. Majority of people are going to go with the building HP if you're like high level. Low levels, this doesn't affect you that much. And yeah. Don't do the auto leech. That was an accident. Don't do the auto attack. Actually, don't do that either. Just because it says hero auto. So by hero auto, I'm pretty sure it's just when you're auto battling, or unless it's just auto attack damage. I don't know the jazz of that one. Hero attack hit rate, it's just useless. You can just use equipment for that. Building auto attack reflect, that's fine for that. HP, damage, and then skill damage reduction. In my opinion, skill damage reduction, building HP for top builds. And yeah, this affects your whole guild. So if you go to another guild, they'll have something different, and then vice versa. Everybody else sells something different. But this is when you want to focus. Now you're wondering, where do you get these? Well, one of your places you can get them is from your bounties. This gives you less amount, but will take you a while to do. And then the last place you can get at the moment of recording is Grand Arena. Grand Arena is actually pretty sick. So in my opinion, grab the Advancer number 1. You get 600, and that's going to sell you out. And then grab the Advancers number 1. This one a lot. The Advancers number 2, I wouldn't heavily work on this, since you can just get purples a day and you can just work your way there. Get this. Keep getting the Advancers 300. That way you can actually level up all of your signs a lot faster. This is one of the best ways to do it, in my opinion. And IGG finally added that. I wouldn't do these secret, because it'll take you 5 years just to get this all that complete from 0 up. But yeah, Science Center, that's about it for it. Like I said, don't do the arena, don't do siege defense, don't do siege assault. Do melee hero, do ranged hero, and do building defense. Once those are done completely, like maxed out, then you can work on those. But don't do the arena or last, in my opinion. Just useless, honestly. This one, at least you can do Lord's League, Depository, and Resource Raid. But yeah, I wouldn't do those, because these ones matters for all the battles, like Lord Olympia, Guild Clash, and yeah, pretty much everything in the game mode. Same thing for this. This one's perfect, literally perfect for the fancy game modes, especially the Lord Olympia. It's actually beautiful. But yeah, I think that's about it for that. If I missed anything, you can let me know. And yeah, also you could buy it, but that's just for the paid players. If you don't want to be a paid player, the free ways is just pretty much, those are the only free ways you can do it. Yeah, they're in the pack to order. If you go down over here, they're just it's right here, 180 right here. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing of that. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, my friends. If you did like the video, if that was somewhat helpful or not, dislike it if you want. Let me join us on Discord. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you want to be a member, link in the description. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you all in the next stream or in the next video. So yeah, see you next time.